There comes a time in every chili head's life where they must meet the Carolina Reaper. And my day has finally come. I mean, I've had the Mustard Reaper, and I've had the Dragon Breath. I've had sauces of Carolina Reapers, but I haven't had the actual Carolina Reaper yet. So this is my first. And it would be an understatement if I said I was just anxious. I mean, I am pretty terrified. So first of all, let me explain the peppers. I got them from a sauce stand at Winchester's Christmas market. Winchester is a city in England, and the company who gave these to me was Weymouth 51. I think that's right. I'll correct it in the description if I didn't get it right. And the grower is Plantasia. So thank you so much for possibly ruining my evening. This one didn't make it, unfortunately. So I got given it like this. I don't think they obviously realised, so yeah, that's fine. And I'm just gonna knock the end off, but I think I'll have that one second. So if I do have a second pepper, I've got something a little bit smaller to go on. Anyway, beautiful nonetheless, right? Look at that beautiful recess there. Anyway, moving on to the main part of the show. That looks so cool. Oh boy. Oh man. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Carolina Reaper. This one's actually a bit soft at the end as well, too. I might have to cut the end off, to be honest. Let me just do that. So sorry. Yes. It's a little bit soft. It's not too much. Here we go. Where's the cross section, eh? There it is. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, there's so much oil in it. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, that smells so good. How's the inside? Oh, it's still okay. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Try and get this nice little focus. A little bit of macro going on. Wow. Okay. Well, the pepper kind of looks like your standard pepper, right? On the outside, definitely not. It's kind of crinkled and a little bit like an organ. It's like someone's regurgitated their insides. But the inside, dainty, like a little fresh pepper. Nothing too much worrying inside. Actually, talking about the oils, I guess actually it was, no, it is oils. You can see it's oils. It's kind of leaving that streaky mark. You can't really see them, but I blame it on the fact that I washed the pepper. Okay, well, let's get into the smells. Oh man, there's it could be the fact that it's a little bit older, I guess, the pepper, but there's a funky sweetness to it. There's a kind of, the sweetness is a little bubblegummy. Hard to describe, something like that. Oh, it smells really ferocious, actually. It kind of attacks your nose. What does that remind me of? There was one that did that, and maybe it was maybe it was the Hellboy. One of these chilies just recently did that, kind of really attacked my nose. I can't remember which one it was, but it's kind of similar to that. But very, very sweet, very fruity. No citrus. Wow, it's very unique. I quite like the funky, sweet essence coming off of it. But I worry that when I eat it, I might not. So anyway, cheers. God. Mm. 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 Oh wow. I might get a hiccup from this. So the heat immediately hit. As soon as I bit that pepper, oh my goodness, that burn. um, is attacking my tongue. It's quite, it's quite a vicious burn. I know this of the Carolina Reaper now. I've gotten used to its sauces in its sauce form. But oh my goodness, it is making my tongue feel very big immediately. Usually you're kind of having to wait for something. So now, having said that, Carolina Reaper is a creeper. So let's see how it creepy crawls across my mouth and makes a disaster for my evening. I think at the moment, having said all the viciousness of it, we're sitting at like a 2 out of 10 on the heat scale, where it's an uncomfortable burn directly on the tongue, right down the middle, zinging off the tongue end. Oh boy. You can tell it's hot. Like I'm starting to leak already and starting to sweat already. I'm starting to heat up. But 2 out of 10, I think, at the moment. Right, flavors. That funky sweetness, the funk went. And I was left with a lovely sweetness. A lovely fruity flavor. Very peppery, you know. Think of a red pepper, think how it smells, bam, that's your flavor. A lot of chinense taste coming through. Once again, I don't really know the genetics of these things. Nonetheless, I'm going to liken it to a Scotch bonnet kind of flavour. It's a little darker, lots of umami, lots of saliva coming through, a little meaty. Yeah. The viciousness is picking up now. I'm still going to put it within below the 3 though, so I'm going for a 2.5 out of 10 here, because I think the Scotch bonnet's been hot in this so far. But it's vicious, it's like, rah! Let me think. Black pepper, no, there's no black pepper this time. It's just really sweet. It's really fruity. It's juicy, actually. It tastes like a ripened, like a sort of mango-esque fruit. Not necessarily stone, it's not that kind of vibrance. It's kind of a one that can over-ripen and still be kind of tasty, right? It's got that sort of ripe fruitiness. Funny, the heat, the heat's strange, right? It's it's just very aggressive, but it's very manageable. I was expecting it to hit my throat, so let's give it some time. It's manageable. It's probably still at a 2.5 out of 10 on the heat scale, but my insides, oh boy, they are disagreeing vehemently. Let's see. Still similar flavors, it's kind of carrying on through. It tastes like how I expected it to taste, which is a good thing. I think the Carolina Reaper is actually a beautiful tasting pepper. It says the person who's never actually tried a whole pepper before. Yeah, that bubblegum-esque flavour is gone. There was a note I forgot to say. As I was munching through it, this kind of vegetal flavour came through, and then it was kind of ruined by this kind of hard to handle floral note. But it dispersed as quick as it came, and I'm so glad it did, because it revealed this wonderful fruity flavour after. So the heat, I think it's still like 2.5 out of 10. I guess I can't even say it really plateaued. It just has hung here since I ate it. 2.5. I think this is going to be a long burner. Actually, the message of the day is that Carolina Reaper, smoked Carolina Reaper sauce by Weymouth 51 Sauce Company. Oh man, the cramps I got after that were immaculate. I was very surprised. Let's just put it that way. So these are no mess. Let's have a look at the other one. I don't know if we're gonna have it. I'm not sure how it's gonna linger right through the night, but I've got to take the top off anyway, so I might as well have a little look. See if I can get the whole kind of cross section here. Oh yeah, pepper burp. Feeling uncomfortable in my stomach, but not so much in my mouth. The burn is kind of going down now. Maybe it's like a 2 out of 10. And there we have it. Look at that. Goodness me. Let me just position this blade a bit more safe. Wow, it's very pretty. You've got to admit that. That is a very pretty pepper. Oh, sorry about the end, guys. It's looking a little past its happy days. I don't know if you can see the colour on there. Oh, I'm so sorry, pepper. Yes, it's getting a little bit of mould, unfortunately. Oh, that's so sad. Well, rest in peace, Carolina Reaper. I tried to get to you as soon as possible. We'll say goodbye to that one. Let's see. I think we've come down quite a lot. I think I'm at a 1 out of 10 now. Nice bit of leaking on my nose. Just sort that out now. But oh man, it's really attacked my stomach. I noted that someone else, a YouTuber who reviews peppers, said the same thing, kind of attacks their stomach, and I think I can really relate to that. And I think I relate to it from the Carolina Reaper sauce that I had too. So, overall, very pleasant taste. A nice funky note, maybe because it's getting a little bit older, so a little bit riper, let's just put it that way, because it was perfectly fine apart from the end. Funky sweetness, a little bit chinense, actually no, quite chinense. Loads of umami. So it tastes a little bit meaty because it's all this saliva is being ejected, right? So it's like salty, and just a very delicate finish with the fruity flavour. The heat, very vicious, scorching, but mostly uncomfortable in the esophagus and the stomach. All right, I think I've had enough of that one. Cool pepper, really appreciate that. The smell of that one is awesome, but I mean, there's some mold in it. I'm not going to eat that, so I don't have any more left. So until next season, we shall part ways, Carolina Reaper. Thanks for watching as always. Stay awesome.